The eagle and the bear are people living in fear of impending nuclear.
Linton Kwesi Johnson, welcome at Sunsplash Television.
I'm very happy to be here.
You spent some words on stage about the England recent riots, and you did write those poems as all we're doing is defending and license to kill. Would you like to comment those facts for us?
Well, those poems need to be seen in the context of the times that they were written, because they were documenting a particular historical moment as the events unfolded. And in a sense, what I was doing is chronicling the black experience in Britain and highlighting certain moments in that struggle. And the fact is that some of those poems are still relevant today, because history keeps repeating itself, unfortunately, sometimes as tragedy, sometimes as comedy, as Shakespeare said, but mostly tragedy. The eagle and the bear are people living in fear of impending nuclear warfare. But as a matter of fact, the politicians said the same thing. And they're looking for all kinds of excuses rather than looking at the real causes of the riots. What sparked off the riot was the killing of a man called Mark Duggan by police in a place called Tottenham. And the riots were not a racial thing. It was a national event. Whites from all parts of the country, blacks, Asians, everybody. It was what somebody characterized as a multicultural riot. What the politicians are not dealing with is the fact that there's been, for the longest time, from the time of Thatcher, a subsection of British society who have been completely ignored by the political classes, an underclass with young people growing up without hope, growing up with a sense of despair and hopelessness. And because of what happened in Tottenham, it was an indication that there's deep and intense feelings of resentment about all the things that have been happening. The fact that the bankers ripped off the country, and the people have to pay for it. You know, the privatization of profits and the socialization of loss. I think everybody is aware of that, especially those who belong to the underclass who have been forgotten about. And when riots like that happen, it's a cry for help. It's voices, unheard voices saying, well, we want to be heard. Stop paying all the attention to the middle classes and think about us too. Because we are British people, we're human beings, and we have a right to the same life chances as everybody else. People saying this, people saying that about the youth of today, how them carrying on away, and it's not funny. It's not funny. Them will take chance, forget a little Kyle. Them will take chance, to live it up a while.
I don't know if you're aware that this festival came to Spain because in Italy the power wanted to criminalize those gathering of people, with probably people from 80 or more countries gathering together with the equation like people who likes reggae, people who likes music being into drugs.
I was very disappointed when I heard that the festival was finished in Italy, because I know that Rototom is a great festival, and if you're a musician you look forward to playing, and if you're just a member of the public you look forward to going, because there's always good vibes and good music and good organization. But I wasn't that surprised that it happened in northern Italy, because you know, we know what northern Italy, the political classes in northern Italy, that they represent, the separatists, the Lombardis,
Lega Nord,
whatever you call them, these right-wing people who are xenophobic and anti-working class and anti-immigrant and all the rest of it. And I guess Rototom was having too much of a positive influence on the young people, and they didn't like that. But I'm glad that you're here in Spain now, and I'm happy to be a part of the new Rototom.
Thank you very much for your time. Linton Kwesi Johnson, this is Sunsplash Television. Thank you very much.
So get you ready to war. Freedom is a very fine thing, and all oppression can do is bring passion to the heights of eruption, and songs of fire we will sing. No, No. No wrong.